Have you ever wondered how the smallest of creatures could shift the fate of mighty empires? It may sound impossible, yet truth often wears a humble guise. From the hush of the desert to the howl of the wild comes a story worth remembering. Gather close, for tonight, beneath a tapestry of stars, I, Zaeer the Whisperer, silvering the sands where Zeus once walked in secret. In ages long before history held its breath, the great king of gods beheld a people in desperate strife. The Trojans, mighty though divided, stood against the ruthless Greeks. Their warriors faltered, their shields trembled, hope dwindled like dying embers. High on Olympus, Zeus pondered the balance of fate. His heart, though divine, felt the pull of compassion. He remembered a vast colony beneath his gaze, where living towers of amber and soil labored in perfect unity, the ants. Small as they were, each ant bore a strength that belied its size. Unwavering loyalty, tireless endurance, and the silent courage of legions untold. Could such humble souls be shaped into warriors? Could the tip of a mandible strike fear into the hearts of men? And so he wove his will into a mighty transformation. A whisper of wind carried the spark of divinity down from Olympus. It kissed the cavern floors where the ants toiled, and in that breath each creature stretched and grew. Carapace hardened into armor, antennae became spears, tiny hearts roared with the valor of giants. They rose, an army of Myrmidons, glimmering like bronze in the dawn. Zeus beheld his creation with solemn pride. He spoke one word, and the Myrmidons marched, their chorus of clattering chiton echoing across the plains of Troy. On the battlefield they moved as a tide, sea-green spears shifting in perfect formation. They flanked the Greeks, who stood too few, too weary. When the horn sounded, the Myrmidons surged. The Trojans' eyes widened. What monster could they be? But when the first shield shattered, when the first cry rang out, they knew these were not monsters, but miracles born of unity. For each Myrmidon, though born from dust and dew, carried within its soul the memory of the colony. The tide of battle turned. Greek lines wavered under the strange onslaught. Heroes who had sung of valor now stumbled, disarmed by this relentless host. And yet no Myrmidon faltered. No spirit broke. They fought not for fame, but for the whisper of a promise made by a god. In the heart of Troy, King Priam watched from his ramparts as the empire he built trembled. He saw champions felled by beings smaller than sparrows. He heard the steady march of destiny. Submit or fall. And Troy fell. After the dust settled, the fields lay still. Spears of ants lay intermingled with swords of mortals. Zeus descended once more, his cloak of storm winds billowing. He knelt amidst the fallen, his hand gentle on the heads of the Myrmidons. With a word softer than a summer breeze, he released them from their bronze-bound forms. Once more they became ants, small, humble, and unseen. But within the earth, their legacy endured. The traces of their courage remain in every colony, in every traitorous wind. So, when you glimpse an ant marching in perfect line, pause, dear listener. Remember the night when gods walked among insects, and the smallest hearts held the fate of nations. True power need not roar, it whispers, in unity, in purpose, in the quiet strength of the unseen. And now, as embers whisper their last tune, I leave you with this truth. Greatness often comes concealed in modest form. Respect the humble, for within them may dwell the power to reshape worlds. Good night, wanderer of sands and time. Carry this tale in your heart and let it remind you, sometimes the smallest voice can change the course of destiny.